Hello everyone, my name's Ms Carla from Phuket School of Music and I'm here to give you some advice on home practicing. So as instrumental students, we all practice and are aware it makes us better and improves our skills. However, how high quality is your practice time? Can you actually accelerate the rate of improvement with better practice habits? The answer is yes. Here are a few helpful habits to employ to have a better quality of practice and basically get more out of your time. The first point is probably the most important rule of all: regular and consistent practice. It's been proven that practicing every day for just 15 minutes will actually have a greater benefit than practicing for 2 hours one day of the week. This is probably something your teacher has said many times, and that's because it really works. Shorten your practice time, but do it every day. Point number 2. Try to have a weekly plan, a weekly goal. Decide on 2 or 3 for the week. Try to start with small and specific goals. You could say, be able to play the scale of G major with 2 hands confidently without stopping. As you get further through your practice, you might want to develop more general, larger goals. Point number 3. Check in with your teacher at least once a week. This is really, really important. Your teacher is not only there because they're a master of their instrument, but they're there to motivate you, give you new ideas, make sure that you're not developing any bad habits. A lot of musical instrument playing comes from muscle memory. Therefore, if you lose contact with your teacher and begin practicing a bad technique at home, this will be hard to correct in the future. Your teacher can also highlight things that you didn't see, such as fingering issues, dynamics, tempo markings, rhythmic features, or techniques that you need to use within the music. You might miss these things when you're learning an instrument. Finally, your teacher can show you a good example of how to play your material, so you're not left guessing if you're playing something right or wrong. Number 4, have a notebook and write down what you've practiced. This is something that works for some people, but not everyone. Try to have a little notebook beside your instrument and keep it as a kind of practice diary. Your notes can be short and simple. Just write down the date and what you've practiced. Not only does this boost your sense of achievement by seeing how many practices you've done in that month, for example, but it also shows you if you're always choosing the same thing to practice and if you're maybe neglecting something, for example, scales. Point 5 is the bad bits. Doing this really speeds up your progress, but you have to be strict with yourself. So, try to identify the things that you need to work on the most, i.e. the bad bits, the bits that you always stop at or make a mistake or you have to play really slowly. These bad bits, if you focus on them, will turn into normal bits. They just take a little bit longer. That's the beauty of the journey of learning a new piece. Repeat these problem sections every day. Play them over and over again and again, and even break them down into smaller subsections if you need to. Number 6 is just be accountable. Try to tell someone, a parent or a sibling, what your goal is, and maybe ask if they can check on you at the end of the week to see if you've achieved that. Finally, the last point, number 7, is always have a pencil. Annotating your music is essential. You should be highlighting passages that need more attention. You should be highlighting dynamics or tempo markings, which you always forget about, or fingering patterns that your teacher told you to learn. Okay, so that's it. Thanks very much for listening. Keep practicing, stay home and stay safe, and we'll see you very soon.